Hello again. This is Joanne Klink from the ProMark Insurance Agency. This particular topic, I'm here to talk about liability insurance. There are several different coverages that I think are so important that you get your hands and arms around, so let's go. The premises coverage, that would be on and off your studio. That gives you coverage for slip and fall. It could be the students, it could be the parents. You can also have damage to property of somebody else, like your landlord or maybe one of the parents that come into the studio. The whole premise on this is that you are covered for negligence. So somebody gets injured or somebody has property that is damaged, and it's because of your negligence, your policy will respond. Operations, the coverage under your liability insurance is going to be covered for anything related to dance. So it could be, again, the competitions. It could be teaching off-site. It could be going to a nursing home to dance for the elderly. It is all related to the dance. It should therefore be covered under your policy. Whether or not your insurance is going to cover your independent contractors really depends on the program that you're in. One of my programs picks up coverage for the independent contractor while they are teaching for you. Many companies only protect the business and not that individual that is teaching for you. Whether or not you consider your independent contractors 1099 payment or workers' comp would make a difference, and it varies by state. So I think that's very important that you know whether or not independent contractors should be considered employees, because you may have to cover them for workers' compensation insurance. Abuse and molestation, that is a coverage that is really important for dance studios. So having this coverage under your policy really gives you legal defense coverage in the event of an allegation. It doesn't mean that you're liable or you did something incorrectly. It could just be an allegation. We never know what children go home and tell their parents. It could be as simple as measuring for a recital costume and the child says you inappropriately touched them. It could just raise a red flag to the parents. Without the coverage, you have no legal defense. So it is something that's important, especially since the Me Too movement, to have this on your policy. So one of our programs, our preferred company, gives professional liability. What could be a reason somebody would claim against you for professional liability? It could just simply be incorrect training. Could be something as simple as your child was not trained properly to get promoted so that they can get a scholarship. But injury and negligence is also going to come into play for professional liability. The last bullet point, hired and non-owned auto. If you use your personal auto on behalf of the business, you may wish to consider having coverage which protects you over and above that personal auto insurance policy. Somebody is going to sue deep pockets in the event of a serious car accident. So it is something available. It's on an excess basis, and it is something for you to consider. That's it for liability. A lot more we can learn by setting up an appointment, and we can talk about any of your questions. Thanks for stopping by, and hope to see you at the next video.